here's how it works, okay? One of you will wear noise-canceling headphones while the other one answers the question. Then you'll take the headphones off, and we'll see if your answer matches. If it matches, you get a point. As a reminder, 1 is the number to beat.
I don't know if we're
Scott, please put these on.
Oh, thank God.
All right, and I'll
Start easy.
here. Make sure you can hear.
Oh, yeah.
Ready? Chris, what would Scott be if he weren't an actor?
Okay, if he weren't an actor, it would be. I know this. It would have something to do with police work. He loves detective shows and murder scenes, and it's morbid. But I think I do know for a fact.
That's what he would love.
I actually know for a fact I'm going to get this right. Yes, it would have something to do with crime and him solving mysteries. I don't know how long it would last once he's on the crime.
Yeah, but why don't you just audition for one of those roles on TV?
But it's going to have. I actually know I'm going to win this.
Okay, all right. Hey, Scott. Yes. Scott, very good.
I did great.
no, you didn't do anything yet. You didn't do
I
anything
think I
yet.
passed.
Here's what the question was. The question was, what would you be if you weren't an actor?
Like my job? Oh, a homicide detective, criminologist.
Wow! I mean,
That seems like kind of an easy question. That's like been my.
that's not it. Really?
Well, I don't know why. It's just like I'm so into murder in like not in like not
Incriminating.
a creepy way. It's
Yeah. Well, why don't you just be in one of those shows, going Law and
no.
Order?
Or why don't you just murder?
Well, I've been on the
bad advice.
No, listen, I tell my boyfriend all the time. I'm just like, listen, don't ever get me mad because I can get away with it.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Are you
I
one of
can
those
do
guys that like seeing Dayline, you go, oh, I see how they're gonna do.
Oh, I see it. I'm like, he did it. Guilty.
Me too.
And I know what he did wrong.
Yeah, and I can do it. I can fix it up. All right, here we go. This is so you wear the headphones now.
I do the thing.
Yep,
Okay.
Chris.
Wait.
I gotta make sure it's on.
It's a good song.
All right. Ooh, wow. Oh my God. Wow, that's pretty good. All right. Scott, what is something Chris did growing up that your parents still don't know about?
All right. Well, okay. Well, something that involved me. Oh, actually, all right.
Doesn't have to involve me.
No. This involves me. I wonder if they know about this. I don't think she does. Growing up, I was, God, I don't even know how old I was, like maybe 8 or 9. We were watching TV, and my friend Sam was over watching TV, and my brother pushed me back into a coffee table, and I cracked my head open. And I ended up getting 4 stitches, but I remember, like, it pushed me against the table, and I hit it, and I had already cracked my head open once, and I was like, no blood, no blood, no blood. And my hand, it was like a murder scene. I was like, this is my dream job. And I was like, blood! And Chris was like, please don't tell. And I just said that I fell, and I got stitches, and Mom, he pushed me. So.
Wow. Okay, take it off. Yeah, you have some explaining to do here. Yeah, I want to know. I want to know what went down.
Oh no!
Here is the question.
It's fine.
Here's the question. Don't look. Don't give any brother hints.
There's no brother hints here.
What is something Chris did growing up that your parents still don't know about?
Wow. I mean, there's a few. All right, Is it when I?
Don't look. Don't look at him.
Okay. I'll say it's when I made him cut school. I was a senior, he was a freshman. I made him cut school, and judging by the reaction, that's not right.
Wait. Finish it. Finish it. What happened?
I was a senior, he was a freshman. I made him cut school. We went and did a lot of bad things. And then we came back to the school.
Did you murder anyone?
We played.
I got in trouble for cutting class, but this
What
is with him.
are you ratting me out for?
You cracked my head open.
Oh.
Remember that?
You know you pushed me. Listen.
Yeah, but that was between us.
So your acting skills come in. You're like, all right, don't tell Mom. Here's how we're gonna do it.
But I'm a homicide.
But Ma showed up, and he covered.
I fell.
He covered my
I
ass.
fell.
Wow, you're a good brother. See?
That was a big deal. Yeah.
All right. This is a question for...
Cutting school was more fun.
Cutting school was the best.
Scott, that's for you. And you just press play on that guy.
Ready? Yeah. Yeah.
Very good, very good. That's a good jam on there, right?
gets
It's a good
it. He gets
techno
it.
jam. All right, this one. What is Scott's most embarrassing childhood memory?
Oh God. Okay,
No one's gonna watch.
Okay. I know what it is. Well, it's okay. It's fine. We've talked about this. Scott, as a kid, had bowel control issues, and we were skiing in New Hampshire. I know this is what this is. We were skiing in New Hampshire, me and my sister and my brother and my father. We're skiing on the mountain. Scott, he's like 5. He probably shouldn't even been on skis. He pooped his pants.
Dude, this is the most embarrassing. This is beyond embarrassing. Oh my God.
But
Don't you should think of a different
I
story.
say this because I know. Oh, I hope he's okay. Maybe it's different on TV. But I've heard him tell this story. So my father, picked him up. We went to the bathroom. My father dumped his underwear back on the mountain. He pooped his pants again. So back to the bathroom. Long underwear gone. And at that point, my father was like, "All right, day's over." And he went to get the car. This is it. And it was me and my sister and my brother waiting in the lobby of the lodge. While my and we're down to last line of defense. It's just a snow pants, And he starts crying, saying it's gonna happen, and me and my sister are like, just hang on, and he didn't make it. And it happened. It happened. Without question, this is gonna be the
all right.
answer.
Oh my
It's gonna be the answer.
Scott, first of all,
Looking over, I'm seeing reaction.
no.
Okay.
Look, it's all fine.
Is it?
Yeah.
I remember
It's
that
all gonna
last
be
time I
okay.
was here.
It's all going to be fine. I don't want to get too excited. Scott, what is your most embarrassing childhood memory?
I didn't hold back.
Oh, all right. Well, oh my God. All right, the only thing I can think of, oh God, I wish I could think of something else, but now my brain is just like, you have nothing else but this story. Oh my God. Like, you wouldn't. All right, I'm gonna go with this. God, let it be right. I was driving home. No, is it bad?
Yes, that's it. Yes, that's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. No, don't say it.
Oh, no!
That's it. That's it.
Oh, this is gonna be amazing.
All right. All right, we'll go. Let's go.
Yeah, you're driving
home from a rehearsal with my 3 siblings in a car. I was sitting in the front seat, I don't know how, and I feel like, okay, and I had to go to the bathroom. All right, am I close? And I said, and I begged my sister to pull over because I really had to go. She was like, "Where are you gonna go?" And I was like, "On the street. I will do it anywhere." She wouldn't pull over, and I went in my pants.
Wow.
It's Loon Mountain.
Wow. Your Honor. Welcome back to Law and Order, Your Honor.
There's been a murder.
There's been a murder. I feel like
I did Loon Mountain.
I feel like our client would be used to that
Now-
situation since he pooped his pants 3 times on the ski slope.
I did Loon.
I was sick.
Come here. Come here. Come here.
To be
It's okay.
fair.
Come here. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be all right.
Well, I did it when I was 10 the other time.
To be fair, Loon Mountain, you were very young, and that did happen. at
Yeah,
that
but the rehearsal story, I
rehearsal,
remember.
That wasn't your fault. You let
I
us
begged
know.
you guys to pull over.
There was no boy who cried wolf. You let us know, and we
Wow.
didn't.
So happy to be here
heed
again.
the word.
Give it up for Scott Evans and Chris Evans, the brothers.
On and on and on. I said, and it's on and on and on.